So, isa sa maganda natin ihanda ngayon darating na holiday season, of course, pasta. So, gumawa tayo ngayon ng isang cream-based pasta. This is pasta Alfredo na pwede mong lagyan ng chicken, seafood, at kung ano-ano pa. Ito daw ay pasta dish na inimbento ni Alfredo Di Lelio ng Roma, Italy noong unang panahon. O, di ba? Baka pagdating ng araw may pasta dish din na maipangalan sa atin, di ba? So, first, many of you have been asking me, Chef, paano ba ang tamang paraan ng pagluluto ng pasta? First, you need to start with a full boiling water. O, makikita mo yan. Kulong-kulo yan. Pakita mo sa kanila kung ganong kakulo. O, makikita mo, di ba? And then you need to salt your water generously. As in generously. I'm using rock salt. No? Rock salt. You need to salt it generously so that the pasta noodles mismo ay malasa na. Remember, we need to season in layers. And dito nagsisimula yon because this is one of the main ingredients of your dish. Second, you need to choose a good pasta. So I always use pasta from Italy because it's 100% made with semolina flour. Ano ba yung semolina flour na yan? It's a type of flour that has a higher plasticity. Ibig sabihin, hindi basta-basta nagdidikit, hindi basta-basta nalalabog, hindi basta-basta nagbabago yung shape ng iyong pasta. Eh, paano ko po malalaman kung magandang klase po yung pasta? O wag kayo magugulat ha, hindi sa presyo, kung hindi dito. O, di ba? Pag ginanon mo siya, ganun daw, sabi ng mga Italians, nakakagulat, di ba? Oh my God, natatawa tuloy ako sa ginawa ko. Pero sabi ng mga Italians, pag daw hindi nabali yung pasta sa ganung paraan ng pagbubukas, ibig sabihin, good quality ito. So, ilagay natin sa full boiling water. Nakalagay sa packaging is cook for 9 minutes. Ako palaging minus 1 or 2 para hindi nalalabog yung aking noodles. I'm using Dolce Vita brand which I order from Eurorich Food Corporation. They have one in Lazada. So, habang kumukulo yan, pumunta tayo dito. Let us create our Alfredo sauce. This is chicken Alfredo sauce. So, buksan natin yung apoy, medium flame. Napakabilis lang gawin ito. And you will be needing white wine. Marami sa inyo mamaya magtatanong, anong klaseng white wine po ba? Kahit ano, basta yung iinumin mo. Ibig sabihin kasi nun, masarap and good quality. Before we start with the sauce, let me take this opportunity to greet our viewers from Batanes. Sila Father Ronaldo Berber Manabat. Okay, magkamag-anak po kami. And sila Sister Eufrasia Kagalawan and the Dominican Sisters in Batanes. So, stay safe po kayo dyan and we hope to meet you in the future. So, let's start. First, you need good olive oil. Lagyan mo ng olive oil yung iyong pan. Okay? And then I'm also going to put butter. I like using olive oil as a fat and I like the flavor of butter. So, pinagsasama ko sila. So, you just put it there. And then you need a lot of chopped white onions. You're going to sweat the onions. And then I'm getting my salt because of course, you need to salt this to sweat the onions. So we're making the pasta sauce. A very quick to make pasta sauce. And then you put some garlic. Ang mga Italians po, nabanggit ko na po ito dati sa aking mga naunang videos, hindi po nila gustong tustahin ang bawang. Dahil pag natusta, lumalabas daw yung pait. So, you just sweat it. So, yun ang kanilang ginagamit na term. Kumbaga, parang painiinitan mo lang para lumabas yung kanyang flavor. And then, I'm going to put my chicken breast. Hiniwa ko ng maliliit yung aking chicken breast. Hindi po ako mahilig sa chicken. Pwede po bang seafood? Pwede po bang shrimp? Pwede. Pwede po bang salmon? Pwede. Sure, nasa sa yan. Actually, ito, ibibigay ko na sa inyo yung tip. Kung gusto mong gawin yan parang beef stroganoff pasta, beef tenderloin ang ilagay mo dito. Okay? So, I'm just sauteing it and then I'll season it again with some salt. Remember, you need to season in layers. And then I'm putting 1 can of pieces and stems mushrooms, chopped mushrooms. Lemon juice and a splash of white wine. Hindi po ba kami malalasing dyan, chef, pag naglagay kami ng white wine? Yan yung palaging tanong. Hindi po ba bawal sa bata yan? Hindi po. Dahil pag gumagamit po tayo ng wine or any alcoholic beverage for cooking, pag po yan ay kumulo, nawawala po yung alcohol. Yang nakikita niyong usok na yan, nag-e-evaporate po yung ating alcohol. Ang naiiwan lang po is the acidity and the sweetness and all the nice flavors of your wine or any alcohol that you are putting. Nilalagay natin yon para iwas umay. Diba? Because of course, maraming cream, maraming butter, and mamaya lalagyan pa natin ng cheese itong ating pasta sauce, so the alcohol will balance everything in a good way. O, diba? And then you put your cream. 2 cups of heavy cream. Pwede po bang all-purpose cream? Pwede. Pwede po bang thickened cream? Pwede. Pwede po ba yung cream na nakabote? Pwede. Pwede po ba yung cream na nakalata, chef? Yes, pwede. Remember, kung saan ka masaya, yun ang ilagay mong cream. So, I've placed all of my ingredients. Ayan, wala akong na-miss. The parsley, I'm going to put later. I can just season this with some fresh ground black pepper. You just bring this to a boil. Papakuluin lang natin tong ating pasta sauce. Hanggang yung chicken has been fully cooked. And then, ready na yan. Ibubuhos mo na lang dito yung iyong noodles. Okay? Yun ang sunod nating gagawin. So, it's been 7 minutes. So, hinango ko yung pasta dito. Drain it a bit. And then, my sauce is boiling. As you can see, pakita natin sa kanila. Okay, and then, ibubuhos ko lang ito dyan. Okay. Hindi mo na po yan huhugasan or what. Kasi, mas maganda ang pasta. Freshly boiled. Ibuhos mo dun sa sauce. Kasi yung starch niya is nakakapit pa dun sa noodles. So, that will ensure na yung sauce is talagang kapit na kapit doon sa iyong pasta noodles. And then you just toss it like that. Of course, pwede din naman na ibubuhos mo na lang sa ibabaw. I'm just going to put some cheese. This is grated Parmesan cheese. And then some parsley. Turn off the flame. And this is your pasta Alfredo with chicken. Or pwede ang ilagay mo is seafood. Pwedeng mushroom lang. Or again, kung saan ka masaya. Ayan, natakpan ako ng usok. So let's try it. Pinatay ko na yung apoy. Dito na lang sa maliit. Yung cheese na nilagay natin na konti is also to thicken the sauce a bit. Of course, pwede mo pang lagyan ulit ng cheese yan sa ibabaw. Let's try. It's really good and the pasta is still al dente, which means firm pa siya. So habang lumalamig to, kahit ipasok mo sa ref iinit mo kinabukasan, hindi pa din malalabog yung iyong pasta. So, gumawa ka na, and if you don't want to use, we use linguine, gusto mong spaghetti, gusto mong macaroni, pwede. Kung ano ang makakapagpasaya sa'yo. Cheers, and I'll see you again next time.